Warning, the following video might contain some scary moments that might be too much for younger viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. So, anyone who's been on the V board at 4chan probably knows about Mr.Bones' Wild Ride. For those who don't, it was a ride someone made for Roller Coaster Tycoon. It was one of those really slow motor car rides, but with a twist. Had 30,696 feet of track and a ride time of 70 real-time minutes, around 4 years in game time. In addition, there were those props of the skeleton holding out his ties, scattered around here and there as if to mock the customers. Need to say, there were a lot of passengers screaming, "I want to get off Mr. Bones' Wild Ride!" Now here's where things get really good. Once the ride came to a stop, the passengers found themselves on the long path that took about 2 hours to traverse. Once they reached the end, they found themselves facing a sign that read, "Mr. Bones says, the ride never ends!" The path led straight back to the entrance of Mr. Bones' Wild Ride. There was nowhere else to go. In other words, they were screwed. Needless to say, this gained a lot of popularity on V, and people started making their own Mr. Bones' Wild Ride. I was one of them, and made a version with the ghost train to ride. You know, the one that's usually a huge death trap. It didn't last as long as the original, but it did have a twist. Near the end, it launched the cars into a small shed with a sign on the side that said, "Enjoy your stay." I killed about 20 people with that ride and laughed my bum off as they each went one by one to their graves. Fast forward a few weeks, and I was in Busch Gardens on vacation. I was wandering around trying to decide what to ride. That's when I noticed a ride that haven't been there the last time I visited. It was weird, because it had never been advertised and there was nothing on the map about it. I figured, what the hell, and got in line. Surprised the line wasn't very long. I only waited about 10 minutes to get on. It was one of those motor car rides, which is kind of weird because they already had one elsewhere in the park. Why would they open up a second one? After buckling in, I look up ahead. There was a giant skeleton up ahead, tipping a hat to me with a sun over his head. "No," I whispered. The sign read, "Mr. Bones' Wild Ride." I was wrong with my restraints, but they wouldn't come off. I begged the employee controlling the ride to help. And that I had changed my mind, but he ignored me. My car started moving, and I screamed in terror. Up ahead, the track stretched on for what seemed like forever. "I want to get off Mr. Bones' Wild Ride!" So that was Mr. Bones' Wild Ride, a roller coaster tycoon themed creepypasta, and it was like a kind of just a really silly but still scary, great story, since, this is like a creepypasta based on a kind of a 4chan post that does have something to do with Roller Coaster Tycoon with that funny skeleton dude. The freaking caption, "The ride never ends." And the pretty crazy twist is the protagonist actually got into the actual Mr. Bones' Wild Ride, which has been opened up in the amusement park that he goes to, and ended off. It's just kind of got scared that fiction just suddenly becomes real, best by that ending, especially the final line. "I wanted to get off Mr. Bones' Wild Ride." Yeah, that line, just kind of a foreshadowing on the protagonist's fate, which, kind of leads to his fate in the ride that he could be dead afterwards. So, yeah. Anywho, don't have anything else to say, but this is kind of a silly, but still scary good creepypasta based on the iconic Mr. Bones' Wild Ride meme with the ride that never ends quote. So, yeah. So, anywho, guys, hope you enjoyed this creepypasta reading video. Like and comment this video, and subscribe for more content. So, this is Mr. Freddy here, and I hope you have a very good day. So, bye.